Hello everyone and welcome to what I call a video. Now, today I'm gonna be making Among Us, but it's not just gonna be a normal Among Us ripoff, it's gonna be a racing game. Now, you might be asking, Badduck, why aren't you working on your next devlog? You made a devlog last week and you're not making a second one, what's up with that? Well, I've been having a lot of computer issues and my graphics card is overheating and I couldn't make any progress on the game, so I thought I made a quick video before my exams start. I won't be posting for around 1 month because of my exams, but after that I will be back in full swing with my devlogs. Now, my PC did crash once during this game dev session, so I lost a lot of footage there, so sorry about that. Now, as an added challenge, I also only gave myself 1 hour to make this. So first of all, I already prepared a little bit. I made the scaled map. I didn't really make it, I just stole it off the internet. And I got rid of the central table over here, and I also added a little finish line because you need to race in here. And I'm planning to like close off a couple of areas so you can't enter them. One thing that I do want to happen is I want to use this vent to go into this vent instead of going over this entire top area, because this looks annoying. Yeah, that's pretty much the main idea of this game, just a racing game. Don't even know if I'll add any computers because as I said, I have 1 hour for this, which is not a lot, but we're gonna try to make the most of it. And for the cars, I went on Open Game Art and I found these honestly crappy looking cars, but for now they'll do. Now let's start by making a new Unity project. We're gonna be making this 2D because Among Us is 2D. I don't know why I would make this 3D, but let's make it Among Us but race. Yeah, that sounds cool. Also, while this is loading, according to YouTube statistics, a lot of blah blah blah, you know the drill. Please just subscribe. I don't want to bore you, but yeah, it would mean the world to me if you'd subscribe. Thank you very much. Okay, it loaded finally. That took a really long time. But now we can finally start making this thing a reality. Now, a really cool thing you can do that not everyone knows is if you have a sprite with a lot of smaller sprites inside of them and you need to use them separately, you can very easily just go to sprite mode and set it to multiple and then tap apply and go into sprite editor, and here you can just do slice, automatic, tap slice, and as you can see it made individual sprites out of all of them. Tap apply, and now you can drag in red car, for example. And as you can see that the car is there. Yay! Okay, now that we have that done, let's start on creating the scripts for this game. Okay, Visual Studio opened. Now, I added a little script which in theory should be able to make the character move. I also added a couple of variables which make me able to change a lot of the properties of the movement very quickly in the editor. So yeah, let's just set them both to 1 and see how that goes. First of all, we can rotate, that's a good thing. Don't think we're rotating in the right way, and you kind of rotate a long time. Now let's see about driving. Yeah, that's not the right way. About that rotation stuff, we can just add angular drag. I think that would fix it, and now it rotates the correct way and it stops rotating if you let go of the button. It looks like we can drive. Yay. It's very loose, but that's okay. But it's working well, so if we just make these values a lot bigger, very snappy, you stop very quickly. I like that. And that's maybe very good for this kind of racing game because you will be running into walls a lot of the time, so that might be very good. Also, if this video gets over 100 likes, which is ridiculously much for my standards, then I will make a part 2 when my exams are done. and I will make this game multiplayer and maybe add an imposter. You might be thinking like, what? How would that work? Well, I have my ideas of how that would work. If you want to suggest anything, you can leave it down in the comments below. I'm open to any suggestions, but let's get back to programming this monster.
One eternity later.
The script is pretty much done for this, and this will move the camera to the player position, but smoothly, because if you run into a wall, I don't want the camera to jerk. Now, as you can see, I made a lot of progress, and all of this progress wasn't recorded because of a computer crash. Now, I hope you still enjoyed watching up until this point, but you can see that there's a lot of potential in this game, and if we reach 100 likes, I will make this a full-blown good game with an imposter game mode, with online multiplayer, with sabotaging and like an emergency button, all of that stuff. It'd be really, really cool. Now, I'm also hosting a competition with the grand prize of a shout out in my next video, and to win this competition you need to hold the world record on this track, which is the Skeld, on the 10th of December on 3 PM GMT+1. To submit your time, the only thing you need to do is send a screenshot of your time and at me on Twitter with that screenshot, or at me in Discord server, and I'll put you on a list somewhere, and on the 10th of December, person on top of that list is a winner and gets a shout out. Now, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, and see you guys later. Bye bye.